Seifert. Pearsall. Here. Hutton. Here. Mendoza.
Here.
McDonald.
Here.
Leahy.
Here.
Bradshaw. Clerk Peoples present.
Okay, Jason.
Thanks for having me again. I'm sure you guys are starting to get sick of seeing me because I keep showing up here. Just to kind of give you an update on the three main things we're working on. Do the easy ones first. Regarding the wastewater plan to submit to EPA. We are meeting, we have myself and a few others from MSA have a meeting set up with Jack and Nick here for the end of the month to go over the options and walk through the report itself. And then from there we can get everything submitted to the EPA and move on with the next steps with hopefully getting a treatment plant that meets your guys' expectations. That design process started at least. So that's coming up at the end of the month, October 20. I don't want to guess the date, I might get it wrong. So it's the 27th, 28th, something like that.
27.
27th?
Yes.
Yep, I trust Nick. So. And then regarding the grants we received from IDOT for the roadway improvements, like I mentioned last time, I think we have $580,000 worth of grants coming to us. The overall conference call for that with IDOT is this Friday. MSA will have a team of people on there, and I think last time you guys mentioned you guys were going to be on that call as well. We can circle up next week after that call, try to figure out next steps. But another big next step coming from that is I saw we got an invite from IDOT for specifically our two projects to discuss with them on November 10th. So I plan on being on that call along with at least one or two other people from MSA. And if you want to, in the interim between those two calls, we can kind of circle up and get our heads together internally as well. So that's that one. The big news, or the big question everybody has is the boat ramp. We did, after numerous phone calls with the DNR and other agencies, we were able to find another grant, another $200,000 grant. It's a tourism grant through the Illinois Department of Economic Development, some long name from the south of Illinois. Speaking with them, they did agree that this is a good candidate for that grant. We have talked with the DNR. We already have approval to get that grant deadline extended by a year, so we can pursue this other grant as well. We are working with the permitting agencies to make sure we can have those permits extended. Our DNR permits are already good through 2028, so that's not a big deal. It's just the Army Corps that told us kind of it's not going to be a big deal as well. The deadline for applying for this grant is coming up quickly though, November 3rd. We can surely meet that deadline. We have people at MSA ready to work on that for you guys if that's what we want to do. It will require some pretty timely feedback from the village because a lot of the tourism numbers we can get from that is the oil fishing tournaments and everything that you guys use those boat ramps for. And just being able to provide that hard data on who from out of town might use those is a big plus for this grant application. This grant application is not a simple application. It is a pretty heavy lift on our part. I mean, if it was like a couple pages and a pretty easy lift, we would just take care of you and just get it submitted. I mean, obviously we're invested in this pretty heavily too, so we want to get everything submitted. But I did email Jack, and it looks like you guys all got copies of that, which is good. A professional services agreement to prepare that grant application. Like I said, it is a pretty heavy lift for us, so that we proposed that contract for $6,500. I'm open to answer any questions that you might have. I did promise Jack that our funding specialist Tara was going to be here tonight. However, her husband's caught out in the middle of Iowa, so she couldn't get, unexpectedly, so she couldn't get here and leave her kid in. I know her kid Wyatt, he's a good kid, but sometimes he can be wise.
That's okay. That $6,500, can that be taken out of that grant money, or is that just got to come out of us?
Typically, grant applications do not come out of grant money.
Okay.
the agencies like to see that you guys are putting some into it. This grant does have a local match requirement. However, your local match can be made by the other grant you already have.
Okay.
So while there is a match requirement, your previous grant covers that match requirement, so there is no, well, there's technically a grant requirement, you guys don't have to pay any money for that grant.
Is this a guaranteed?
Nothing's guaranteed till we get it in writing from the state. We did make plenty of phone calls over the last week and a half, and everybody did seem to agree. The DNR agreed, as well as the Illinois Department of Economic, whatever, agreed that this is a good application for this grant. So we're fairly confident we can get it, but I've seen weirder things from the state.
So do you need us to vote tonight too?
We do, just because of the quick deadline.
What we could do is draw a poll to get everybody's idea of what we think,
Okay.
what everybody's input is.
It's not on the agenda,
Yeah,
so.
right.
We can do the straw poll and give him permission and then vote on it.
I'm pretty sure if you resounding yes.
Is that what we do?
Absolutely. I think yes.
I'm gonna ask.
For the reporter.
Okay. So I guess it's a formality on the third. We'll have to have it on the agenda.
Is there something we can get in writing, at least an email or something that says, please proceed? My accounting department's not gonna go on the fact that
Okay.
they say they can go.
A handshake isn't good enough?
Not anymore.
We
No,
can email you tomorrow.
That's fine, yes, for sure. Just reference that professional services agreement, the amount and everything. That should be plenty for us to moving forward. I mean, I understand that I threw this on you guys yesterday because we were working behind the scenes trying to get all the details and trying to make sure we were comfortable presenting it to you, that it is a viable option. So I understand we got this to you late to be on the agenda, but we would like, obviously, to move forward right away. We want to get this grant.
Is that 200,000 enough to make up the difference?
If not, it's really close. We can work out the exact numbers on that, and it may be worth eventually in the next few months to sit down with Nick and see if there's any of that scope that the village feels comfortable handling themselves, like some of the landscaping or something to that effect. Just kind of help offset those costs as well.
Okay.
Did you have this agreement Monday that you could have gotten it to me? Like if I emailed you that said, hey, if we need to vote on anything, I need to put it on the agenda? Because I emailed you as well before I have to get the agenda done. Would you have known?
Would I have known? We had this done, I got this done yesterday at about
Okay.
2:30. So then I wanted to
Because I
review
didn't
myself
know if it
before I
was
sent it off to
worth
Jack and got it off to Jack.
including you on the
Yeah.
email of what needs to be voted on as well.
Yeah, that'd be good
That
too.
way,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I love that.
That way I can make sure I get stuff on the agenda if we know about
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll see Jack and Nick here in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
I'm gonna skip down now and go down to the police department and have the swearing in of the new police chief.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. The state of Illinois and the Whiteside County, I say your name,
State of Illinois and Whiteside County, I, Jason Frank,
have been appointed to the office of chief of police
have been appointed to the office of Chief of Police
in the village of Albany,
in the village of Albany,
in the county of Whiteside,
in the county of Whiteside.
aforesaid do solemnly swear, aforesaid
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of chief of police
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Chief of Police
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Subscribed and sworn to me before the 15th day of October, 2025.
So for those of you that don't know, this is my father, who is a retired Moline police chief. So this is kind of why he was selected. Always been a role model to me, so this is pretty touching time for me. So. Thank you.
Now we'll accept the resignation of trustee Rob Bradshaw.
Somebody write it up.
Has been over.
I never get notarized. I mean, if you want to require it, that's something.
The shirt said it was considered a vacancy until it's, official resignation. I thought it was an official resignation until it's notarized.
I have a motion by Priscilla to accept the resignation for Rob Bradshaw effective 10/15/25. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall.
Yes.
Motion carried.
The only thing I have is to approve October 6th regular meeting minutes. I have it wrote up, something else to make that motion.
I have a motion by Mendoza to approve October 6th regular meeting minutes. Second.
Second.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall. Abstain.
Motion carried. Building permits. Committee report. Finance budget officer.
All I really have is we gotta approve the amount to get the docks removed. What it meant was 1,000, and it actually went over by just, it was less than $100 it went over on. I thought 1,500 just to make sure we have it all covered. And Nick can get a hold of them, and
Is that for the crane again?
yeah, it'll be Caesar's again. So if there's any discussion or.
Is there any, there's really not another option, so.
Not really.
There you
And
go.
actually, they made it pretty darn slow to get them in, so I'm thinking it'll be pretty easy to get them.
I have a motion by Priscilla to approve the funds in the amount of $1,500 to remove the docks. Second.
I'll second it.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Yes.
Mendoza, Pearsall. Yes.
Motion carried. Jim?
Are we skipping this? Are we skipping?
Oh, for the laptop usage.
Oh,
I think it would be best if you guys would use the laptop, just to save Jessica from having to do stuff on her personal phone or whatever. You know, I know that the thing came in where, I know what yours said, but
I'll think about it. I have another option that we'll talk about later.
I missed the meeting where this was brought up. I guess I don't understand why neither one of you want to use your laptops. I wasn't here for that meeting, so I guess I need clarification.
I don't think I said it at a meeting.
I didn't know anything about it.
I was accused of scrubbing the police one, or I don't even know which one.
Okay.
was it police? I don't know. They just said that nothing was on it.
But you know what? There's nothing on it because I don't put nothing on it.
And that could very well be.
So I got accused of something that wasn't even really there. So.
Okay.
I don't save nothing, I email.
And I know there's things on like yours that I had contacted people before, like email wise, that could come through and for different things, you
Right.
know. So that's just my input. Okay. Moving on again.
Jim?
All right.
Bless you.
I'd like to get a week of vacation for the new chief. What's your guys' thought on that? We can make
Yes.
it where it has to be used by the fiscal year end, which is April 30th, 26th.
I think that's the best.
See anything wrong with it?
Yep. No. And then you can accrue the rest of it.
Yep.
Yep.
As normal.
Yep.
Have a motion by Tim McDonald to give Police Chief Jason
Frank.
1 week's vacation to use within fiscal year end April 30th of 2026. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearsall.
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right, our Dodge Durango dead. We need to get it fixed.
We need to blow it up.
You know, they-
I don't. So what we can do is give Jack permission to,
power to act and
power to act and get it repaired.
Where are you gonna take it?
Probably call around, find out.
I can suggest 2 different automotive places. If you'd like,
Oh, sure.
As well.
Allen's Automotive in Erie, or Rogers in Clinton.
has Alan worked on them before?
I think Allen's had the Durango
So
before.
he would probably be a good one to try.
So we'll give them a call and get it set up.
I can send you the phone number.
Okay, perfect. So do we need to give Jack power to act?
Yeah. And depending on what it needs, maybe we just need to work on getting rid of it, getting something else. Whatever you find out too, you can get a hold of me and we can figure out what's in the budget for it and
Okay.
what we can do.
Have a motion by Tim McDonald to give Jack Seifert power to act for repair of Dodge Durango police car. Do I have a second?
Do we need to put something like not to exceed, or are you just gonna use your own judgment on that? Because we have dumped a ton of money in that.
I'm just gonna
It's
ask
just a
him to give us.
battery, I assume. It's just dead.
Okay,
I tried to charge it myself, but
okay.
it didn't work out, so.
I'll thing is batteries, cause I had.
Okay, well, we don't need another $2,000 or $3,000
I think it was
bill.
running 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's sad.
all right.
Second?
I'll second.
McDonald,
Yes.
Hutton,
Yes.
Leahy,
Yes.
Mendoza,
Yes.
Pearson.
Yes.
Motion carried. Anything else, Tim?
That's all I got.
Utilities? Streets, alleys, sidewalks?
Just wondering if we're all okay with that guy putting a sign up there on Sycamore Street. We brought it up last meeting, we never really decided if we were okay with it or not.
He has his own sign,
Yeah, he must put his own sign up.
but it's on our property.
That's, that whole letter that Shirt gave me, it's
What's the sign for?
just basically like private drive and then no ATVs, to keep the ATVs from running back down there. So, just needed to
I don't
know.
have a problem with
I don't even know if we need to vote on it, I just wanna make sure it gets brought to light and everybody's aware of it. So, you guys are all okay with that, so I can let them know?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking it'll actually be on his property, it's just he wants, the way that that's written, it's
Yeah.
just kinda odd, but
Anything else there?
no.
Cemeteries and parks?
First of all, I'd like to thank Barb Franz and her husband Dave and Linda Swanson. They all came up to the cemetery Monday morning and helped me clean it up. We were done in less than an hour. The other thing is, Jack brought to my attention that the cemetery, and I don't remember the name of it, do you, out past my house? Rude? Okay.
Is it Rude or Russ?
Rude.
Rude,
How do you spell it?
It's our OD.
ROOD.
Anyway, there's some trees out there that he was concerned about. Robert and I went and looked at them. We thought there was a bunch more than he did, so I had 2 people come and meet me. I got 2 estimates, to take out 7 trees. 4 of them are ash, 2 of them are cedar, and the other one is a cherry one. I have trees and more with a $4,000 bid. And then I have, that's removal and cleanup. And I asked him about the stumps and he said that they would be to where a mower would be fine. And so then the other one that I had was from Ben Topham. And he said, I don't have a written one from him, I just have a verbal. And he was on this high side, he said it would be $6,500 and that includes the stumps. And he also wanted to know if he could use our burn pile, the pile that's by the cemetery, and I told him, ugh, I wasn't gonna say yes or no, because I didn't really know. The other guy didn't ask me for that, so I didn't.
How can they cut it low enough that a mower can go over it?
I don't know, I'm guessing he has some sort of,
Shave it off.
yeah.
Not without ruining it.
Save
Not without ruining a chain.
Gotta save it.
That's-
Yeah.
Can we get the
Well,
third?
it's his
Their
thing.
equipment.
So
Yeah.
with
Well,
that,
we're gonna end up with tree stumps that are sticking 4 inches out of the
Yeah.
ground. And then we're gonna call someone else to come in and grind the
Well,
stumps.
he can get the stumps out also if I want him to, so I can call him back.
Nick and I were kind of working today on the grant for the cemetery.
That, I have it right here.
Okay, so that's 20,000, I think we can try for both cemeteries,
Okay,
like the old part of this one and then the Rood Cemetery.
okay.
I'm not really, I'm kind of confused on that one because there's not a whole lot of, I'm not sure where to start and what to.
For this,
Yeah.
I called and talked to the lady yesterday,
And what she
but
said.
I didn't know you guys were gonna do that. She just told me I had to get on the website and put the application in and so,
Okay.
I guess my thought is that $20,000 isn't gonna go very far. That cemetery Rood Cemetery is not bad, it's this cemetery here that needs all these stones picked up. $20,000 isn't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's just the
So
story.
it's really not gonna include the trees per se. If you don't want the trees out till, I mean, that's up to you, I just got the estimates because you wanted them out, but, like I said, the $20,000 grant that evidently everyone's been calling about, working on,
So I had
It's not
someone
going
to GATA.
it's not going to,
At one time, didn't Jimmy Holcomb say the Lions Club would have helped out with that?
right.
Then we never did anything about it, so I don't know if they'd still be willing to help or not.
That was Jim personally.
Yeah,
I don't know where you're gonna put the chunks, where you're gonna put that's what I don't know. But like I said, $20,000 isn't gonna go very far at all.
It's not, but right now the cemetery budget is shot, very shot.
Oh, there's no money in there?
Mm-mm.
What happened to it this year?
There wasn't a lot of money in it, but most of it went towards wages. Let me find it.
We're at 411% on salaries alone. That's without any of my input on where the salary money should be spent. It's just where it stands right now.
So can we get together and go through this and then just
Sure.
table it till the next time?
Yeah.
We'll get together and go through the budget and we kind
Yeah, I
of
mean-
discussed that too, is should that be in the cemetery or should that be a park? It's not really the root cemetery.
I have no idea. I mean, it's not a park. Nobody's gonna go there to,
Have a picnic?
no. I guess I don't know.
You do?
We used to do it, my grandma's, where my grandma's buried, we
Oh,
go out there and put the flowers up.
I'd like to table it until the next time so we can go through the budget and just have.
All right, and then I will get the rest of the price then for these stumps that
Okay.
I'll get it confirmed what he meant by down to ground level, and then I will find out how much the grinding would cost.
Anything else, Teresa?
Oh, nope, not for
did you have
cemeteries.
any lights costs? Did you look up any costs for the Christmas lights?
Oh, it's not on the agenda. I did look him up. We went and measured to see what we needed for the Christmas lights. I guess all the net lighting, I don't know, should I be talking about this or wait till
Yeah, we're
old
committee.
business? Huh, okay.
That's committee.
I don't know if there's enough lights for the whole tree, so I asked for that to get decorated.
Were some of them ruined?
Some of the
What's
big
on the
lights,
tree?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, just since it's still growing, we didn't know if there'd be enough.
Okay.
But I guess the net lighting, I have a picture of it. I don't see net lighting on there from last
Was it
year.
just icicle lights?
Yeah, because you told me it was net and I
I thought
hadn't.
it was the net, because
I
that
was
used to be
thinking
on the
that was
tree.
the year before.
That was what it was for.
And, yeah.
But anyway, the net lighting
It did.
seems to be gone, anyway. So I personally think we could just do like around the thing with the icicle lights, and then you could put something on the bottom of, you know, where the seating is. I was surprised I had a picture, but I did. No, I can't find it. Here it is. See, I don't see that lighting, Carrie. And I think that looks good.
Yep. I guess those got thrown away.
Okay.
But anyway, I
What about
just,
possibly getting something
we
to
would
put
like
in
to
the
get-
middle of it too?
that look all right, yeah.
I said, what about possibly getting something to put in the middle of it?
Well, we're gonna see if we can get those waving people fixed.
And I already called to get an estimate to have those fixed. I haven't talked to him today, so I'm guessing he hasn't gone yet. But I did tell him he needed to go before 9:30. So
Just
he
to go look at them maybe?
And, so yeah, net lighting, I don't really, I think they're just a big old pain. But I thought that looked okay. So anyway,
Do you want me to put Christmas lights just in case it's?
on the agenda, yes, please. So we'll have to check out the rest of them and see where we're at, and then probably have to order more. But we can talk about it in November, because they should still get here in time for the tree lighting.
How long did it take last time Pam
It
ordered
took
it?
very long, and that's in.
You got it off Amazon, didn't you?
No, no.
Oh.
Didn't you order some at the end of the season though? Didn't you say that you, we said we didn't need any more and you said, too late, I ordered them. You,
No, no.
no, okay, cause we didn't find any brand new ones up there, I thought maybe, okay. You know, there's stuff up there that just needs to go too, but we can discuss that later. Alright, and I'm done until old news.
Gary?
I talked about it last time, the sidewalk between 507 and 603 Bluff. The guys graciously cleaned up all the wood, all the weeds and stuff, and exposed the world's worst sidewalk I've ever seen. And,
It's already on the list. I'll say it,
okay,
I mean, like, the plan has already been
get rid of it.
established.
We need to get
Well,
rid
we
of
need
it
to,
and just put
yes, we're
dirt
getting
on.
rid of it, but we're putting a new tube in.
Okay, but not a new sidewalk.
Yes, we're putting a new sidewalk in. Over top of where that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I didn't know you were doing that. I was gonna ask you. I thought you
It's,
talked about that
it's
before.
it's gonna be graded so that it's not
Gonna wash out.
precipice.
Yeah. It's not gonna be that giant gaudy bridge that it is now.
No, it is not.
Okay, perfect.
Isn't that gonna be kind of hard to, I mean, that looks like a washout area from
Yeah.
that hill.
Yeah, just like the one that we did further down at 803, I wanna say.
But I mean, this is on a hillside, is that gonna be easy to pour and
This
do?
one was taking just as much water and dug that big pit there. It was
Mhm.
probably 5 foot by 5 foot by 3 feet deep. And that's taken care of.
Okay,
It's already growing grass. We're gonna pour the
Yeah.
concrete for that sidewalk tomorrow and another one down the street, so.
All that'll be done in-house?
Yeah,
Nice. Okay,
oh, you guys are gonna do this one too?
perfect.
On Bluff, okay,
Good deal.
that was the agreement, all right?
okay.
You got me the guy I wanted, so.
Anything else?
No, oh, not on that, no. I
I
got a call.
apologize, Carrie. I wasn't aware of that. I hadn't talked, I've talked to Nick to discuss that since a long time ago when we first brought it up, so.
Right.
Yeah. Since David's been here, we haven't had a little powwow, so I'm glad to hear you got that on.
Well, we're just, trying.
Yeah, no, thanks for the update.
There was a call about, people's dogs were going into the neighbor's yard and constantly pooping, even though they were told, please don't have your dog poop in my yard or pick up poop, and they don't. So that is an ordinance violation. You can maybe get a warning, but you could get a citation. If you're out walking your dog, carry the bag with you and pick up your dog's weight. If your dog goes into somebody else's yard, which it shouldn't be doing, but if it does, you need to go over there and clean it up. I mean, that's kind of a health thing too. And the garbage cans, that's getting worse. We used to tell people, you have 24 hours to bring them in. Some days they're out there till Wednesday or Thursday, and they bring them in, fill them, and haul them back out there. It's like,
Do we have anything in the ordinance on that?
yeah, Joyce said there was 24 hours. She found it.
I didn't see
I
it.
couldn't find
Oh,
the
really?
24
Yes.
hours.
I apologize, it's there. I'll find
I'm
it
sure
for you.
it's there. Yeah, Joyce found it, but I couldn't find it, but she said it was 24 hours.
Yeah, fine. Fix it up.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. It's somewhere there somewhere.
And vehicles, they need to have an updated sticker, and they need to be able to be moved, or that's a citation. There's plenty of abandoned vehicles around here that don't run. The stickers are old, years old. There's one by the cemetery that hasn't moved in, I can't tell you how many years.
It's just not vehicles, boats and campers too.
Yeah, you have to have updated stickers. And now that we have someone that can do it. Welcome to town.
Job
Believe me, your phone will ring.
Just smile and wave.
That was it.
Okay.
Lloyd?
Thank you, Jack. Briefly, any news on fiber internet?
They started
Hard
drilling
to take.
today. They started drilling.
Okay, good. I saw they put the box up by the maintenance shop. I thought they were gonna put it by the water tower. Did they change their minds or something?
Yeah, centralized location.
Okay, I haven't noticed the treasurer's reports or financial comparison reports. You guys are never approving those. They're not on here anymore. Is that just something that's not gonna be done?
No, it will be done, it's
Okay.
just trying to get
All right.
Jackie going, but
I understand.
it will be back on.
As far as the budget for the cemeteries goes, I'm not throwing stones here, but I think the percentage that you're paying for wages for mowing must be out of whack.
It's just what's in the computer right now.
Gotcha, I'm not throwing stones, I just think that needs tweaked, because I don't think it's
Totally
probably,
agree with you, Floyd.
I don't think it's probably 20% of their time. And then, Aaron, you'd mentioned a couple of meetings ago, the gentleman was in here upset about the dog grooming business, I don't remember his name.
Randy Becker.
You made a comment, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, something about the sign that Michelle had was more than 1 square foot, and she had to have it being 1 square foot per ordinance. Is that in our ordinance?
Yes,
In the zoning, or where? I couldn't find it.
it's,
And then along those lines, you don't have to look
no,
now, I don't
find
need it
I'll
now.
find it, but it did define. one
Well,
square
a block and a half from her, there's a sign 4 times that size.
for the guy that does the demo.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say who.
I know, trust me, it was.
I just wanna make sure we're doing things fair.
It was more to satisfy Mr. Becker.
Understood, just as long as we're,
Yeah,
you know,
I got
we're
it.
treating people the same, I think, is
Correct.
the most important thing. I think that's all I have, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Boyd.
Thanks, Luke.
To go off what he said, fiber's not here yet, but, you can get T-Mobile in Albany.
Yep,
It might tell
You
you,
can get AT&T Air.
it might tell you you can't if you look it up, but you can.
It'll tell you
We
you
just ditched Mediacom and have T-Mobile.
Yeah, I dumped them months ago.
And our internet's wonderful with T-Mobile. so
Well,
I mean,
upload's not quick. but-
No, I mean, if you're doing a lot of uploading, but if you're just looking around, watching the stream and all that, it's great, and it's cheap. So, and I'm using that to get fiber, so.
Well, yeah, because you don't need to get real excited about fiber, because when I talked to them 2-3 weeks
No.
ago, they said it'd be, we're looking at a year.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I'm just using it as a crutch, but just in case nobody
Right.
knew, you can't, the website will tell you you cannot get it in Albany, but you just have to go to the store and tell them, I want your internet. They'll give you a box and away you go.
Did they send you the box or did they give you one?
Go right into the store, you pay a fee up front, they give you the box, you go home, plug it in, and
Good
it's,
to know.
boom, it's,
Yeah, because they sent me one and then said, oh, we don't have it over there, so you have to pay like $200 a month.
no.
And then when I called, they said, oh, that's not true, we just put in a dummy address.
They put a remote
Yeah.
address in and you just never tell them your
Yeah.
address when you call. You know, you should never have to call them. So
Yeah.
she told me, if you ever have a problem, just go to the store.
Yeah, that's what you told me to do
Yeah.
instead.
$35 a month,
Wow.
Wow.
so. I'm not a rep for T-Mobile, if you want more answers, but
Yeah.
I'm just telling you my experience.
You got an affiliate link or?
No, they're not paying me.
New business? Old business?
You, on the last meeting, you had cell phones on the agenda, but now it's not on the agenda. So are you wanting information on that or no?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just talked to.
I gotta wait for quotes, but they haven't sent them yet.
Well, I have all the information for US Cellular right here. They have a special right now. The first year is $22.50 per phone. You have to make a 3-year commitment. Phones are free. You don't have to turn any in. If you set it up on auto pay, it's even cheaper. I'll give you this,
Okay.
so you can see this, but like I said, the phones are free as long as you stay with them for 3 years, which I don't know why you wouldn't. So that, Pam, being said, if we went with these phones for the board, we would have our email right in the palm of our hand.
It's a great idea.
So it's just, I know you talked about new laptops, that's gonna take a chunk of change, I think. The laptops we have now were bought with COVID money, so that didn't affect taxpayer money. But they're junk, I mean, they need to be updated, but these will have automatic upgrades and everything. So I'll leave this with you, Jack.
Okay.
that's what I found out, and if you have any questions, I'll answer them, or I'll give you Robert's number and he can answer them.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
Closed session.
Are we doing closed session?
Any reason for a closed session?
Employment of employees,
Right.
talking to you.
Okay.
Somebody want to make a motion?
Can't get in there.
Oh, wait, before we do this, old business, I forgot. The street lights, do we not have any light bulbs anymore?
No, we're going through and actually cataloging everything that is out and placing an order with Annixter after its inventory. And we're gonna work with Joe Carroll to get on a program where they can replace a few at a time. Because we have old, we actually have new, like Cobra style LED heads that are just junk now. And I don't know if we just got cheap ones or, is that what happened?
Yeah. May I speak, please, Jack?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what happened. We ended up getting some that were a bad bunch. I don't know how many other people did. We bought a bunch of those corn cob ones, the LED corn cob ones. Plenty of MFT money was asked for and granted to replace all those, several $1,000s of LED bulbs. And that's something that we used to do here on our own.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, the three of you, none of you can change a light bulb?
We can change light bulbs on the old utility ones, but if they're hardwired LEDs and they're no longer working, then
That's different,
yeah.
Okay.
It's just, we've gotten so far behind that we need to start buying large chunks of inventory and then working with Joe Carroll on things like pole numbers and voltages and things like that just to get ourselves out of this hole.
Makes sense.
I have a motion by Casal to go into closed session at 6:13 for employment of employees. Have a second?
I'll second.